Frank, was that the game you expected?
Yes, pretty much. Expected a lot of possession, we had that. Expected a lot of territorial control, we had that. I hoped that we wouldn't give them counter-attacks in transition, and we didn't. We hardly did. Early in the game, maybe a couple of times. It's impossible probably for 90 minutes for the type of team they are and how they set up. But that part of our game was brilliant, and I was delighted with that. We created enough to win the game. I think we've got to get better contacts on balls in the box. Mason's shot might go in. We're a couple of inches offside. It's hard to play through Tottenham. You've got to go around them a lot. You've got to try and keep creating, keep patient. I thought that part of our game was great. We just missed that final touch. But yeah, I did expect that game. I just wanted a goal or two to win it.
We managed to keep their two very noisy players quiet. Son and Kane have got 3/4 of their goals. I mean, you could see they were just waiting for the 2 or 3 moments in the game where maybe, okay, now we go. It was that kind of game. Yeah,
and you have to respect that and understand it, and we can't look away from that. If we come here and dominate and they score, or when we're open ourselves up, people would look at us and ask for how we allowed that, and we didn't allow it. So yeah, they're waiting there, and you have to respect their quality, those two particularly, but the setup of their team. So we did do that. We did. I was pretty pleased, as I say. If you get a goal, the game opens up. They have to come out. I believe at that point we would have gone and got more, because I think we're really strong at the moment. Do we rely on a bit of magic from our front men to get that goal for us? That yes, and I can't ask too much of them because we've been scoring a lot of goals. But another day, I think we do get that.
Crossing wasn't quite up to standard today, I didn't think. Reece put in one really good one for Tammy, one a bit behind him. Ben wasn't able to get many in, if at all.
No, I thought Reece hit a couple of great ones. I thought Ben was fantastic. His all-round game was brilliant. He was not so well a few days ago as well, so to get himself back and play with the energy and quality he did was great. But it's not easy, Ben. Our crossing wasn't quite there. I agree with you completely. But they packed the box. So you're relying on consistently doing it, consistently trying, and something happening for you. And when your crossing is slightly off, maybe that's what doesn't get us our goal today.
Just finally, in midfield, last few weeks, N'Golo and Mason have been having their own sort of superhero competition. I thought today Kovacic was monstrous, especially in the second half. Just a word for him.
Yeah.
He's got himself into your regular starting recently.
Yeah, and he was brilliant today, and the discipline of him as well. I think since he'd been in the team from Sheffield United, I thought he was fantastic here at home, and playing on and off the ball brilliantly. Speed, driving through midfield, discipline when we turn the ball over, tracking people back. He was, you're right, his performance was huge. I thought all midfield was huge today, and Cover himself personally was absolutely outstanding.
Good game, Reece. Two teams in really good form. Did you think it was going to be a bit like that?
I mean, yeah, coming into the game we knew it was going to be a tough game, and we knew it was going to be hard to break them down, and they made it hard for us today, but I still think we had a couple of chances where we could have nicked it.
We created more than them, in fairness, and a couple of those from your crosses. One was really nice for Tammy, one was maybe just behind him. Was that the plan, to try and get you and Ben crossing, to try and get in behind them, because you knew how well they would probably set up defensively? Was it about getting it wide today from Frank?
No, I mean there was several plans, but one of them is to try and get the ball in the box with quality, and of course that provides chances for the strikers. But it's unfortunate we couldn't get a goal today.
Nervy moments right at the end in both boxes, with both sides having defended so well. Could you see Olivier through at the other end, and then back here when Kirk gave the ball away? It was a little bit paddock stations for a minute, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean obviously we both had opportunities to finish the game off, but I think we were both a bit too tired. We lost concentration, but it was a good team performance all around, and we have to keep working and go again in the week.
We never had a 0-0 under Frank the whole of last year. It took 63 games it was till Sevilla, and then Man U, and then this. Do you think we're showing that we've got that side about us too now, that we're not just great going forward, but we could do it at the back if it's a game like this?
No, I think the aim is to win the game, and if you can't win the game, then the aim is to not concede and draw the game. But I think we've come a long way since last season, and obviously draw is a good point against one of the better teams in form this season. So we need to take it and keep on working and get back to the training ground and keep pushing on.
Clearly a big part of the clean sheets we are keeping is we do have a settled back five generally, and you've kind of got yourself in there at the moment, generally ahead of Aspie, not always, but you're in there. Do you think that makes a big difference? I mean, it seems that last year we had a lot of chopping and changing. We had people injured with 3 at the back, 4 at the back. It's got to make a difference, isn't it?
No, I think obviously playing when you know who's beside you and who's in front of you week in, week out, it helps, settles the team, and and we know you get a better relationship and better bond with the players, so it helps a lot as well.
And just finally, it's the last time you're going to be here without some supporters.
No, obviously it's
We've
great.
got Leeds next week, and
yeah,
you might
yeah.
have some fans to celebrate with.
No, it's great. Obviously the fans coming back to the bridge, and hopefully they can help cheer us on as well, and we can put on a performance for them.